in recent years, digital advertising has become really different because we really now need to look at a cohesive ecosystem. So as consumers are using more and more screens, you're no longer just buying TV or mobile or web. It's really important to be able to do it in a cohesive way so that we're thinking about what is actually going to drive attention. And so it's a bit of a paradox because we have more screens than ever before, but it is harder to break through because we have more screens than ever before. So the way that media buying has really changed, and what we at Teads do is to try to make it more seamless and simpler for our clients so that you can think about running ads on CTV and mobile and web in a way that really work together and take advantage of all the data that we have, so it is not running separate campaigns that don't talk to each other and really don't think about the consumer experience. In a world where there is a lot more fragmentation and where consumers have a lot of things coming at them, what we've found is two things. First, it's really important for, as a brand, to think about your media planning and your creative executions together. That's incredibly important. So while we are at Cannes Lions here this week and creative is king and queens, it's important to think about how creative can drive incredibly effective outcomes as well. And so for Teads, we do this in a bunch of different ways. We have incredibly effective formats on CTV. Is very unique. It stands out. It's the front door. We say the front door to your omnichannel strategy. And using that to capture attention is important, and then thinking about where the consumer is in their journey across different screens. It's also important then to hit them with the right message at the right time so that you're driving not just media KPIs, but real business outcomes too. So you're capturing attention and then eventually driving them to the actions that you need as a brand, which are actual business outcomes. So as omnichannel has become more and more important, since consumers are taking in content across different screens, Teads does, this is core of what we do. And we sort of talk about our ability to orchestrate omnichannel campaigns in a way that makes it very seamless for our clients. We can see how consumers are receiving information on TV. We can see what they're reading on websites and mobile. And so all of the ads that we run, we use our omnichannel graph, which gives us a lot of data that informs how are consumers taking in information, because we can see what they're reading, we can see what they're watching, and the ads can then be targeted in a way that are very effective for them no matter what screens they're on. As part of our company at Teads, we have an amazing team and division that we call Teads Studio. It's been around for over 10 years. And the way that we think about creativity, particularly at an event like Cannes Lions, which is all about bringing amazing creativity to the fore, and there was someone like Teads having the technology and the infrastructure to make it really work, to go through the creative concepts that our brands have, to make sure that they're going to land, to make sure that they're incredibly effective. But we also couple that with AI and all of the data that we have to inform it so that we can come up with campaigns with them. But our data and our AI helps us test. So it helps us pre-test to make sure that the campaigns will land and we can see which campaign will be more effective across which screen. At Teads, we work with our clients before, during, and after. So I, as a CMO, have a CFO partner, of course, and I want to make sure that my working media dollars are as effective as possible. But all of that still comes back to our Teads Studio team, which are these experts who have worked with the top brands in the world for years and years and bring that level of expertise to make sure that the data informs it, but the human element is still incredibly important in storytelling, and that's what captures attention. In a world where there's so much AI volume, we're not looking for our brands to not focus on creative. It's critically important that the right creatives come through to capture attention. And that is the balance that we find with Teads Studio, of working with both humans and AI. So one of the great things about the evolution of the media industry is that we're actually able to more and more each day move beyond the traditional media KPIs. So we're not just looking at what are impressions looking like. We've been able to evolve with our clients in a way that, again, as a marketer and working with other marketers, we want to be able to drive and show real business outcomes. We do partner with a number of great companies like Lumen, Adelaide, Cint, others that allow us to do this in a third-party verified way. But the more and more that we work with our clients, we work with them up front to understand what they would like to drive. Are they looking to drive high-level branding? Are they looking to drive Perhaps an automobile manufacturer would like to drive someone to take a test drive. A retailer would like to drive someone in store. And one of the unique things about Teads is that we're able to do that really top to bottom. In many other cases, you might need to work with multiple partners or multiple platforms to be able to drive brand here or to be able to drive low funnel performance metrics here. At Teads, we do all of it at scale. And that becomes more and more important as you think about how to accelerate your customer through the funnel and through the relationship with you. That becomes more and more important. That is increasingly important for our clients. AI makes a big difference in our platform. We leverage it heavily. We have 50 live AI models. We bring in something like 4 billion signals a minute. And because of the unique data that we have, we're able to use AI to optimize campaigns from beginning through and after. So it's an incredibly important part of our platform, and we continue to leverage it with our clients to make sure that we're driving the best outcomes we possibly can by using the data that we have and using AI to optimize throughout. As the line between branding and performance becomes more and more blurred, Teads works with our clients in a number of different ways. First, by making sure that we really understand what are the KPIs and what are they trying to drive. But the fact that we can actually drive branding, high-level outcomes, and accelerate consumers through their experience with us all the way to very lower funnel performance metrics is incredibly important. For instance, on our CTV units, we're able to both do beautiful 3D images that are very high impact, attention driving brand formats, all the way to making sure that we're localizing it, for instance, with very specific offers and ads that will drive specific performance metrics. So we do see that funnel compressing, and it's important we use the data that we have to make sure that we're making it very seamless and easy for our partners to drive whatever KPIs they need to through our platform. So as the ecosystem continues to shift, CTV will continue to grow as eyeballs go to streaming. We recently released a CTV Suite called CTV Ensemble, which actually helps our clients take advantage of this ecosystem. But the role that Teads plays is as a global platform at massive scale across channels as consumers move their time to LLMs and retail media and other channels. We continue to be there as a partner for them to help them take advantage of where consumers are spending their time. And so making sure that, as we have always done on web and mobile and increasingly CTV, with amazing partners like LG and Google TV and Samsung, we are partnering with others in the ecosystem, in the LLM world and in retail media to make sure that we're helping brands reach consumers wherever they go. And we will continue to do that. We've always seen that as our role. We will continue to see that as our role as consumer behavior shifts.